Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. The Deadlands. Oh, you know, I need to check something real quick. No, this one. Okay, so yeah. It's weird, but there's like no... Actually, wait. I want to... There's actually... Hold on, let's... Yeah. There's no real indicator, but this is how you get to Fargrave. It's in Marbrook and Greenshade. You just go in this tunnel. What was that pet? Oh, I think it was one of the fire. There's this guy and Paraces Limax.
The Celestial Palanquin is an alignment traveler. Will you go to Fargrave?
What is a Palanquin? What's the Celestial one? I want to go to Fargrave.
Good, good. Now, let me prepare your way to the realms beyond Nirn.
It almost feels like this quest got kind of cut up, or this introduction got kind of cut up in development. Because, like, there's this guy, and you can just not talk to him, and you will know nothing. They say a place exists in Oblivion where the paths between planes are thin and easier to navigate. That okay. No prince rules this realm. Oh, and this is what you see if you came in... Because I came in here... I already went into Fargrave just to kind of do the dailies and get some of the antiquity leads. But this scene plays out.
The Anchorite! You're as bothersome as that damn Dremora. No matter. The votive rune is placed, and now you die.
You brought this on yourself, Dagonist.
Oh, just knocked his ass out. Okay.
Hey, you, with the glowing hands. We have something in common. If you're not a cultist.
Oh,
we
I
should
do have
talk.
glowing hands. Why do I have glowing hands? I never noticed that in Fargrave. Hey, I have that fancy face mask, I think. It's not the one you get from... Oh, it has like a little face on the top of it. Hello.
These waking flame cultists, bringing their Mehrunes Dagon madness to Fargrave. Their votive runes infect mortals with dark magic. I came to meet someone about all this when I spotted that cultist and my hands began to glow. Just like yours.
What is this place?
This is Fargrave, a city in Oblivion with permanent and open
What outfit
connections
is she
to other
wearing?
realms. The cultists place those votive runes faster than I can destroy them, putting every mortal who lives here at risk. That's why I agreed to meet with the Dremora.
The Dremora? Who could that be?
Lyrinth, the Dremora. She sent me a letter. Said the cult threatened Fargrave. Nirn, too. She wanted my help, but I can't deal with that now. The votive runes are clearly the immediate danger. We should work together on this. I can pay.
Oh, okay. Most people don't offer payment like that. What do you need me to do?
I need you to talk to my contacts. Madam Wim's establishment is here in the city. Initiate Teal'go meets me in the Burn, out in the Deadlands. See what they know about the votive runes and the cult's plans. Then meet me in the Fargrave Crafting Plaza.
I know Lyrinth. It's not like her to not show up to a meeting.
Really? All I know is that she's a Dremora who has an interest in the Dagon cult known as the Order of the Waking Flame.
Oh, is that all?
This is where we were supposed to meet, but all I saw when I got here was that cultist and the votive rune he was casting.
You said the rune affects mortals? Is that what made our hands glow?
No. The votives mess with mortal emotions, make everything more intense. Not sure why. Lyrinth said the magic in her letter would allow her to recognize me. I think that's what the glow was.
Oh.
If only I could get the Grasp to care about all this.
The grasp?
The Grasp of the Stricture. They're an order of Daedra, mostly Dremora, who serve as arbiters and interpreters of the Stricture. A magical covenant that allows Fargrave to serve as neutral ground for all Daedra. They enforce the laws, to a point.
To a point?
Well, since mortals aren't bound to the Stricture, the Grasp pretty much ignores us, unless we interfere with the Stricture in some way. As long as the cult and its votive runes only threaten mortals, the Grasp simply doesn't care.
Tell me more about these contacts you want me to talk to.
Madam Wim is a dark seducer who has her thumb on the pulse of Fargrave. Nothing happens here that she isn't keenly aware of. She deals in favors and information for a price. And the more you seek her help, the more expensive her services become.
God, when's the last time we dealt with a Dark Seducer? It's like Cold Harbor, right? And what about Initiate Tilgo?
Initiate Tilgo is a member of the Order of the Waking Flame. He was my friend before the cult recruited him. Turns out, Tilgo's had a change of heart. He's been providing me with inside information about where the cult plans to strike next.
And where can I find them?
Madame Wim runs an establishment in Fargrave called the House of Whims. Just be careful. She enjoys getting her hooks in new arrivals. You'll find Initiate Tilgo in the Deadlands, an area known as the Burn.
The
The
Plaza of
Portals will take you there.
Sorry? The Plaza of Portals? The Deadlands?
The Plaza of Portals is one of Fargrave's most important locations. A series of permanent gateways to other realms in Oblivion. One of those realms is the Deadlands, the domain of Mehrunes Dagon.
The Anchorite. That's an unusual name.
Is it? I hadn't noticed. Look, we only just met. If you turn out to be trustworthy, I'll tell you the strange tale. If not, well, we'll deal with that if it becomes necessary.
Does your tale include an explanation about the mask you're wearing?
Perhaps. And maybe it's just a fashion statement. Now, go talk to Madame Wim and Initiate Tilgo while I make my rounds. I need to check on my charges around the city.
Your charges?
As a crossroads, it's natural for people from everywhere to wind up here. I check on the mortals of the city on a regular basis, help them as I can. That's why Wim calls me the Fool of Fargrave, because I care. And it's why I abhor the Dagonists.
I've encountered the Order of the Waking Flame before.
Then you know the cult is evil. They appeared recently, proselytizing in the plazas. Then they started placing those votive runes. Some kind of prayer to Mehrunes Dagon. But it intensifies mortal emotions. The runes are dangerous. I know it.
Okay.
The glow seems to have faded. For now.
Oh, he's just buried in the sand. Oh, it's like weirdly textured. Can I talk to you, Gallet? No, I guess not. I guess the non-speaking Daedra are probably going to be... So I didn't really get a good look around... Whoa. That's cool. I didn't really get a good look around Fargrave when I came in here. Oh, there's a lot of these giant skeletons. This is one as well. What are they? Also, wait, don't Daedra not leave skeletons when they die typically? Ooh, the sky is pretty. We only got a glimpse of this place in the preview quest. Huh, I wonder what that moon is supposed to be. Let's talk to people. Mez. Oh, he's got the cool... He's got the cool, like, body tattoos. Ooh. Stricture guard. Oh, is this, what is it called? I think Fargrave Guardian. It's it's in the game, but you can't actually get it yet. One of those type of... Ooh. Well, some of this is stuff from elsewhere. Actually, most of this is stuff from elsewhere. This is not from elsewhere. These are eggs? Is this an egg? This looks like a weird bread. It's kind of annoying that you can't get most of these as like furnishings. It's like they're showing off. Gun. Okay. Dies and... Is it supposed to be a fish? I guess it's a fish. I love the like bizarre... Not bizarre, but bizarre kind of element to Fargrave. Eluna. She's got cool eyes. Nilkoth. Why can't I talk to... None of these NPCs are... Oh, you're a Golden Saint. I didn't even realize. Huh. What else is... I mean, there's the house you can buy eventually over there. Bones. Lots of bones. It's a little stuttery, I'm noticing. Oh, you just have a bunch of factotum parts. Well, these... almost all of these are furnishings you get. You can't get those hands. And you can only get one side of these arms. Actually, those are the same side arms. Yeah, okay, never mind. Mushroom stand? So, yeah, that's the big house. What is this? Just baskets? Jars? Does Fargrave have a day-night cycle, or is it just permanently this color? What's this? Ooh. I wish I'd known that was there. I was running around Fargrave looking for safe boxes. And I had to find people's houses to break into. To get that, what was it? The piece of the enchanting table? I still need to get the piece from... oh, silverware. From the final boss in the Atoll of Immolation. Okay, into the city. So I think I'm going to do like last time, where...
Why won't you all just leave me alone?
Something terrible's about to happen. I just know it.
Oh. Hello, Diveth Fear. I did not notice he was here the first time I came through. Bagaz?
Lotuses will flower here in the future. Gabella finds us all. I've even known Daedra to dance with her once.
Okay, bye. Are you the stable master? Kelir. Oh, you're not someone's... well, technically, yes, I guess you are someone's pet. That's something else I noticed when I was exploring around here. People actually have, like, the kind of non-combat pets players can have, but they're just pets. Like this little thief bane. What'd you name your mounts? Engulfer? Fire Stomper. Fire Stomper's real... does Fire Stomper eat coal? That's kind of funny. Okay, they're not having a great time. What's in here? Nothing. I want to explore. Sulaz.
That pack merchant sells second-rate pouches for full price. The nerve.
Okay, cool Dremora voice. I love these stables. It's just a little dark right now. Books. I forget which... you can get one of these as a furnishing in Fargrave. Oh, I can actually search this. Oh. I think it's this one you can find
Bringing
as
a
a
book for
plan.
travel is well worth the pack space. Shame they're so heavy.
Oh, I forgot you were here, Miri. And this one you can buy only. I think it's... or it's the other way around. I love this. Oh, you're you're a ghost.
Are you an adventurer? In my experience, all adventurers could do with a larger pack. Loot and trinkets take up so much more space than you expect.
That's not an accent you typically hear in the Elder Scrolls. Cool. Fungus! Fungi. You can't get some of these. There's no red version of these mushrooms you can get. You get the blue ones, not the red ones. Also, those you can't get, and this you can't get. That you can't get. You can get a bigger version of that. You can get a similar thing to that, but not that one. Oh, this just makes me jealous. Oh, I didn't realize I was looking at a player there. The House of Whims. So I'm not going to do the main quest until I've done all the side quests. There's a lot of players here.
Another poor mortal succumbed to the power of the Daegonic votives. How unfortunate. But what's this? A new face? And what does Madam Whim always say? New faces bring new opportunities. Let's talk.
I get that they're trying to like use what they have, but she looks less like a dark seducer and just someone like just a dark elf.
Has anyone ever told you that you have an incomparable mien? Most
I don't
of
know
the
what that means.
celestial palanquin we call Fargrave have the barest patina on their auras. But you, I know multiple buyers who would pay top price for a soul like yours. Shall we trade?
Is that man being accosted by fireflies or butterflies? Or is that a lady? Not interested in trading souls, but what's the matter with the person sitting on the floor?
What? Poor Josette? She's one of my favorite regulars. At least she was, before the votives affected her. First, she became belligerent, then extremely melancholy. Now she's practically mindless. But tell me, darling, what brings you to Madame Whim's?
The anchorite sent me. She said you know everything that happens here.
She did she? All true, but I hate to brag. She's an unusual mortal, though, isn't she? Our darling of the alleys. And clever. She sent you so as not to increase her tab at the House of Whims. As a new customer, your first transaction is free.
Alright, tell me what you know about the Waking Flame and the runes.
Ah, two topics on the lips of many a Fargravian. The Dagonists are mortal rabble with a fetish for destruction. The votive runes are prayers to their prince made manifest. Spells that seem to affect only mortals, like poor Josette here.
Any idea why the cult is doing it?
An interesting question. Alas, I have no answer. But you're not the only newcomer to our fair city seeking such knowledge. My eyes about town tell me that Lyranth the Dremora has come to Fargrave. She's in the shambles, searching for Sister Seldina.
Sister Seldina?
You want more? I'm giving away an awful lot as part of your free sample, but I am feeling generous today. Sister Seldina leads the Dagonists here in Fargrave. She and Lyranth seem to have it out for one another, though I have yet to ascertain why.
What sort of business is the House of Whims?
As the name implies, I trade in eccentricities and capriciousness. I buy and sell as impulse dictates. My establishment carries indulgences from across Oblivion. And information, of course, along with food, drinks, and an amenity for every appetite.
Is there anything you can do for help Josette?
Oh, the mortal on the floor? No, I don't believe so. The spell is quite potent. I suspect the votive runes have a darker purpose than simply elevating emotions and turning mortals into mindless husks. Pity the Grasp refuses to investigate.
The Grasp?
The Grasp of the Stricture. They enforce law and order in Fargrave. The Stricture is a covenant that binds all Daedra and allows us to operate somewhat in concert. Since mortals aren't bound by the covenant, the Grasp tends to pay them no mind.
So the Grasp of the Stricture are sort of the city guard.
An apt description, if somewhat inaccurate. They do enforce Fargrave's laws, but in ways that won't always be comprehensible to the limits of mortal understanding. Try not to commit any crimes in front of them, and they won't harass you. Probably.
Why is this place called the Celestial Palanquin?
You came here without knowing, darling. How refreshing. Like an otherworldly conveyance, Fargrave personifies the existential concepts of transit or passage. It did start out as a strange nomadic realm, after all. That's part of the city's allure.
What does that mean?
It means if you want to travel the myriad corridors of Oblivion, there's no better launching point than fabulous Fargrave. In addition to our famous Plaza of Portals, the entire realm is littered with dimensional access ways. Plus, we have no prince.
Why is that important?
Without a prince to set the laws and manipulate Fargrave's reality, we're free to shape this city as we choose. The freedom that affords us is sublime. Plus, no prince means less chaos and violence in the streets, rogue cultists notwithstanding.
Couldn't help noticing the giant skeletons.
Aren't they beautiful? One of our best features. No one is quite sure who or what they were, but legend has it they once carried the city from plane to plane, hence the allusion to a palanquin. Is it true? Well, the skeletons are real enough.
And what kind of Daedra are you, Madam Whim?
A personal query? That will cost extra, my darling. I am a Mazken, what your kind commonly call a dark seducer. Unlike many of my brothers and sisters, I use my charms to beguile and entice for knowledge and profit. I have no interest in violence. artifacts.
You said Lyrinth might be in the shambles. What should I know about that?
A terrible place. I urge caution if you decide to venture there. It's a warren of alleys, tenements, and ruins, hidden behind thick walls. Many mortals live there in the most appalling conditions, but it can also be a good place to conduct business.
What kind?
Oh, innocent mortal. The kind of business best engaged in, where the grasp of the stricture doesn't reach. It's a perfect location to hide a Dagonist cult, seeking to cause chaos and mayhem. I'm surprised our darling of the alleys didn't mention that.
Why do you call her that?
Darling of the alleys, fool of Fargrave, woman in the mask. Ever since the anchorite arrived in Fargrave, she's gone out of her way to help the mortals cast upon our shore, and she asks for nothing in return. Pity I know so little else about her.
Some good lore. Okay, where's the one on the floor? What was that about a mortal on the floor? Oh. Oh, she really don't look good. What's your story, Nass?
It's
Oh, you're
rather
scoffing.
rude of you to interrupt someone who is clearly quite busy. It's
Okay,
rather
okay, fine. Little butterflies.
Now, what should we do with Josette? Hmm?
That almost sounded like something was gonna happen. Is it a Zivali? She's huge. Oh my god.
If you want my attention, it comes at a price. I offer patrons of the House of Whims the constrictions of Moath. Know that mortals have difficulty enduring this act, but those that do survive hold no regret.
What? What? Sure, if I have the option.
Be warned, physical injury is a certainty for mortals undergoing the constrictions. You are warned, mortal.
Oh no. Sure.
The exchange is made. Let us begin.
Ow. That sounded painful. What did she do to me? I have a new effect. Okay. It has no... It does nothing.
The constrictions are completed.
Wait.
The constrictions are completed. Your bones are surprisingly resilient, Nerdling. Now leave me.
I don't know what I just had done to me. She summoned a big ghost hand and gave me a good squeeze. And what is happening back here? Oh. Great Vruxnibu. Vruxinbu. Vesbindar.
I welcome you, fellow mortal, as the mouthpiece of great Vruzinbu. For patrons of the House of Whims, my master offers a spiritual lustration. Know that his gentle manner and bearing will elevate your mind and soul to untold heights.
I'd like to experience what you said.
Great Vruzinbu is a magnanimous being, fellow mortal. But even so, even one so gracious as he must collect a tithe for the lustration, for the sake of the House of Whims.
Sure. Oh, that's what that was happening. Okay, now I have something else happening to me. What does this one do? Nothing. I have Constrictions of Moath, Spiritual Lustration. Is there like an achievement for doing this? Deadlands. General maybe? Oh, it is. So I need the Golden Panacea. Oh, are you a Golden Saint? Oh, wait, that's the Harlequin outfit from the Crown Crates.
Aha. Ninzeru always attracts them, does he not? The curious, the irrepressible priors. You wish to know what Ninzeru can offer you in this House of Madame Whims, yes? Ninzeru has the tonic, living one. My golden panacea to make your insides shine.
Why not? I've done 2 out of 3 weird things. Let's go the full gamut.
Of course. Gold begets gold, living one. Unlike the Madam, Ninzeru provides no free samples. He will summon the prized substance from the most valuable of sources.
Give it to me.
Coming right up.
Did he just vomit it out? Gross.
The cleanse is successful, as Ninzeru's cleanses always are. You must permit to pass what you living ones refer to as time, I believe. The golden panacea writhes within your offal. Ninzeru cannot perfect what his tonic has already begun perfecting.
Wow, that was probably the grossest of all of them. Actually, that was the only one that was gross. The other one was just like a giant skeleton hand massage, and this was, I don't know, mind opening.
Great Frusimbu has bestowed on you the blessing that is his dulcet ardor. Let his quintessence adhere to you as the warm embrace it is.
Well, this was neat. I'm horrified. And appalled. Even. What else is in this building? This is cool. This is the kind of thing I like in Elder Scrolls games, and they take a lot of time to kind of, I can't tell who's an NPC and who's not up here. There's too many people. But when they take the time to kind of flesh out, like, an area and the NPCs in it, I think these are all players. Okay. Goodbye. Cool. Well, we're in Fargrave. Ah, antiquities. What a fun and sometimes annoying system. Let's see, what else we got here? This is Daedra part? What is that? Oh, it's a centipede. No, wait, that's not just a centipede. What is that thing? And what is that thing? And you know what? What is that? Oh, that one's the worst one. It's like a maw slug. That's a chorus egg. No, it's not a chorus egg. It's shorter. Those are Watcher tentacles? And this is... Hey. Let me up. I want to look at this. I have no idea what I'm actually looking at. It looks like claws? Gross. Where's the purveyor of the stall? Nowhere to be found. Oh, these are plants. Cool plants. Gross plants. Potions and tonics. More factotum parts. People like their factotum parts around here, I guess. Poisons, I guess. Okay, that's the pack guy. Okay. Well, there's the bank. That one I know.
Stay away from me! Stay away!
Oh, okay. You're also being affected. Got it. Okay. I want to start exploring Fargrave. That's the bank. And I want to start doing the side quests. Ooh. And looking at all these things. So we'll continue this in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Get back, all the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.